Hey guys, just wanted to give you a brief tutorial on a basic program that I'm using, P1AM-100 PLC that uses the Arduino IDE environment. And so all I'm doing is just turning on just doing a blink program, a LED 3-volt power supply. So I'm using an adjustable power supply that right now I'm just putting 3 volts to turn the LED on. And so the output module here is it's latching open and close. It's a normally open connection. And so the Arduino, get in the right place here. The Arduino right here, it's a industrial grade PLC that runs off our the Arduino IDE. So this is the power supply right here. 110 coming in to run the CPU. It gets knocked down to a lower DC voltage. But this is power supply essentially. I just plug into the wall. Is Arduino. It's slave to my PC, so I'm just running the program off my PC. Just like a regular Arduino, once you unplug the communications and you have a program running, it still runs. So you don't, once you have your program set, and you hit go, it's runs on its own. There's also Ethernet module you can get that you can put your PLC Arduino Hybrid on the internet, not on the internet, on your network, and control it that way too. Also, there's other modules. Right now, I'm just using a power supply, Arduino, CPU, and just the output. And you see the red light right there. All it is just turning that output on and off. And I have a 3-volt power supply turn on that LED, so that's it. And I'm not sure if I explained this cable here. This is just a very easy, convenient cable that all it does is it comes out to here, comes around, and comes to this breakout. So it gives you a cleaner setup, so you don't have wires, you don't have jumper wires all in the front of your module. It's a very clean setup. So all your hookup or your wire connections are over here, and this is just a nice clean setup here. And you can go as big as you want and hook up other devices. You can hook up a 9-volt, 12-volt, 24-volt DC power supply and run any of the devices that you want. You can run 110-volt AC, like your lights, lamps, and other stuff. So it's just, for this is pretty impractical, but I just wanted to run a basic program because I'm going to be doing bigger projects that's going to have a lot of connections and a lot of run on higher voltages. And also it's just a very clean, convenient setup. And even though this is a PLC hybrid, if you go to automationdirect.com, PLCs have come down in price dramatically. They used to be thousands of dollars. Now they're down to the hundreds of dollars. I think this basic setup is within the $100, $200 range, but you can expand it. There's no base for this. Like a regular PLCs, they're interconnecting, interlocking down the inside. So you can go as big as you want, put as many modules. This is an example of the Productivity 2000 PLC right here. This is a 4-slot base, but you can get longer slots all the way up to 15. You can put your modules, as many modules as you can. I will be demonstrating this later. This is essentially the same thing, power supply. This is the CPU. It does run on ladder logic, so you're going to have to download Productivity Suite for free on automationdirect.com. Check it out. This is affordable PLC too. This I think this is only a few $100s. Maybe I think the starter kit was anywhere from $300 to $500, depending on modules. You can buy the modules individually. This is an output module because it's red. This is an input module because it's blue. This is a hybrid module. This is an output and input module because it's white, and this is another input module. And you can go nuts. This is, like I said, this is industrial grade. You can use this, this is rough and tough. You can use this in the industrial environment. Want to let everyone know that this setup is pretty affordable, and you can have it at home and for all your automation projects. You can use simple DIY stuff, but this is the big boy stuff. This is rugged. It can take a beat and keep on going. It can survive extreme temperatures, industrial environments, a lot of noise. and they just keep on trucking. So if you're looking to level up your DIY setup at home, and you want to go with something big, and you want something reliable and sturdy that will be around for a long time, I definitely recommend going to automationdirect.com and checking out the PLCs. There's so many different varieties, Ethernet capability, Bluetooth capability, depending on the modules that you buy. All different power supplies. If you only have a 12-volt DC power supply, or 24-volt DC power supply, or 110 volt AC power supply, they have every power supply under the sun that you can think of to run your projects. So definitely check out automationdirect.com. Check out the P1AM Arduino PLC. It just runs an Arduino. Other modules run off of the Productivity Suite PLC ladder logic. On so many features, so much. I mean, it's ridiculous how much things the technology has expanded, and how affordable it has become. So definitely check it out. I'll be putting a link on my page here. Click subscribe on my page. Also, there is an Automation Direct YouTube page called ACC, if I remember correctly. Just type in Automation Direct in YouTube and you'll pull it up. They have great tutorials, great explainers of how to hook everything up and how it works, and so definitely check it out. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. All right, later.